Okay, here's your warm-up help for week 2. I know we're a little bit behind on this, so just get it done, copy the problems down, and turn it into your teacher by Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and work out some of the problems for you. So number 1 was an adding decimals type problems. So 34 plus 15 plus 34. Now, I like to put my decimals behind it, and when I add this, I know I'm going to line up the decimals. So as I add this up, 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. So the answer to this problem is 83. Number 2, 51 minus 21 minus 14. Again, I'm subtracting. I'm going to line up my decimals. Now I'm going to do this step by step. So I'm going to say 51 minus 21, which is 30. Then I'm going to say 30 minus 14. I have to borrow. So my answer is going to be 16. Okay, for number 3, it was a multiplication and addition. The parentheses mean multiply, so I'm going to do that first. So 3 times 7 is 21, plus 5 would give me an answer of 26. Number 4 was division, 49 divided by 7. So remember to set it inside your box correctly. I know I'm going to put my decimal, move it up. Does 7 go into 4? The answer is no. Does 7 go into 49? The answer is yes, 7 times. So my answer to this problem is 7. Okay, number 5, I'm adding fractions. I have the same denominator, so I'm going to keep the denominator. I'm just going to add the numerators. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7/5 is correct, but it's an improper fraction, so I do have to divide it out. 5, we're going to 7 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Now that I'm done, I write it clockwise. 1 and 2/5 is the answer. Okay, number 6, again, like fractions, same denominators. This time I'm subtracting them, so I keep my denominator. 3 minus 2 is 1. My answer is 1/4. Okay, number 7, I'm multiplying fractions. I do not need a common denominator. I can simplify it first, but I'm just going to multiply it. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 times 6 is 30. Now I can simplify 4 30ths, so I can actually put it in my sled. What goes into 4 and 30? Well, they're both even. 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 goes into 30 15. So my simplified fraction is 2/15 for this answer. Okay, for number 8, it's 7/8 divided by 2/5. So since I'm dividing fractions, I have to remember my KCF. So that will help me keep the first fraction, change division to multiplication, and flip or take the reciprocal of the second fraction. At this point, I'm just multiplying, so I can multiply straight across. I get 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 2 is 16. 35/16 is improper, so I want to divide it out. So, does 16 go into 3? No. Bring down the 5. Does 16 go into 35? The answer is yes. 2 times, which is 32. And now that I'm done, I write it clockwise. So my answer to this problem is 2 3/16. Don't know what happened, so I hope you got 2 3/16. Number 9 was a word problem. And I know myself, Ms. Carroll, and Ms. Gallman all did it in class, so you should have the answer to that problem from in class. But the answer to this problem was you had to divide and since we did not teach it, that's why we went over it. Add a 0. When you divided, you should have gotten 5, but Gordon has 4 jars, so 5 times 4 is 20. So if you paid attention, class, you got that one done. Okay, number 10 was also a word problem. So it says the cost of dinner for 3 is $20.25. What is the best estimate? So as I look at that, I know since 3 people, I can divide 21 divided by 3 and get 7. So I'm going to round that up to 21 because the best estimate would be C, $7 per person.